Hi latte lovers, let's glam my bride together. So I started off by carving her eyebrow. Thereafter, I cleaned the face properly with my wipes. Then I used my cotton pad and micellar water to clean, which I didn't show on this part. I was done with that. I went in with my vitamin E oil. Thereafter, I used some serum. I didn't capture that part, guys. I came alone on this thing. I don't have a help. No one is assisting me. So I was done with that. I used my moisturizer. Then I'm going in now with my sweat block on her face. I'm sorry for not showing the other products I used. It's not easy, guys, I must say. You're the one videoing and doing other things. I was done with the sweat block. I went in with my grip with the first primer. I was done with the first primer. This is the second primer I went in with at the appropriate places, guys. That is where your primer is supposed to be, on the T-zones, the area she intend to sweat very well. So I was done with that. I used my Kiss Beauty Spray to lock in every prep stuffs I have used on this face. And please, at every step, you have to allow each product dry properly before going in with the next product. If not, you just get a mess of your job. I was done with that. The face was properly dry. Then I went in with her exact shade of foundation, and my bride's neck is, let's say, dark or lighter than her face. So I just use a foundation that will match both the neck and the face together. I was done with that. I went straight into my highlighter to highlight the appropriate places, and she was very particular about her look. Yeah, she was. A makeup artist that did her pre-wedding makeup, she didn't like it at all. In fact, I think I have to attach her pre-wedding photos into this vlog. She cleaned the makeup and snapped with her bare face. So that made her not to book the person for her look. And she said it's her makeup artist has been doing her job. So I don't really know what happened that particular day. She cleaned everything. So she was very particular about her look. She begged me, in fact. She begged me before I started. And if you notice, every step I take, she uses her phone to look at it. But I thank God that she loved the look afterward. After everything, she loved the outcome of her makeup and her hair. Yes, guys, I did her hair installation as well. So I was done with that. I went in with my blush. I blended it. Yes, I was done with that. I went to setting the face. Now I'm setting under the eyes. The places are highlighted. Yes, those are the places I'm setting now with a shade lighter than her exact complexion. Thereafter, I will go in with this shade now I just showed you. That shade is her exact shade. Yes, at this point when you're trying to set the rest of the face, you don't need to go in with a shade lighter than your client. If not, at the end of the makeup, the face will be more lighter than her whole body. So I was done setting all those parts, the rest part of her face, and I went in with my eye gel to lay flat the hair before I could use my eye pencil to draw her eyebrow. Yes, so I was done with that. I'm now snatching the nose. Snatch. Yes, I went in with a shade darker than her exact complexion to snatch the nose. I was done with that. I'm now baking the face. Yes, I went in with my setting powder. Initially it was a powder I used to set the under eyes. Yes, I use powder to always set before I use my setting powder to bake the face. That is what I do. It works for me. So I wasn't done with the makeup. My bride is already loving it, and the people in the room were like, your makeup is fine, it's coming out very well. And I was happy. Yes, After this part, I allowed her to eat because she was hungry, and it's her big day. Yeah, she doesn't need to step out of this room with an empty stomach. I was done baking the face. I went straight into the eyebrow. Yes, I lined her eyebrow. After lining the eyebrow, I lined the both part of the eyebrow with a darker shade of eye pencil. You can see I just changed my eye pencil now. I'm not going in with a lighter shade of eye pencil to fill in the brows I've already lined. Yes, this one is lighter than the one I used to line it properly. Yeah, at this point people were already coming in because the costs were much and all of that, and I came alone to this job because I have no assistant yet. I was done with that. I went in with the exact foundation I used on her face to line the lower part of the eyes. Then I went in with the exact, I think I used a concealer on the down part. The upper part, I used her exact foundation on the upper part. Yes, I was done. I did her eyebrow. I did her eyeshadow off camera. I didn't even know I wasn't recording that part. I'm sorry guys, I didn't know. So I was done with that. I used my mascara on her face after lining the eyes. Then I used the eyelashes, and she was very particular about the lashes because her husband doesn't like lash. So in my 3 lash palette I came with, this is the shortest lashes in there, so we just have to use this. And thereafter I went in to touch the other part. Then I went in with my blush. She was very particular about this blush, very particular about the blush. And this blush I used, and to her it was lighter, but she said it's okay. I went in with powder to calm down the blush, as you guys can see now. So I calmed it down. Thereafter I went in with my Blossom lip palette to line her brow, and her lip with the brown shade. Yes, I went in with the brown shade. Afterwards, I went in with that nude shade of lip stain. After the nude shade, I went in with a light pink of lip stain. Thereafter, I went in with a nude shade again, so this lip can really pop. At this point now, you can see that the upper part of the lip and the lower part is not same, but I will mash it together. And she loved this lip. I was done. I went in with my Adventure brown lip gloss, to gloss the upper part of the lip, the one I aligned with, the part I lined with the brown lip stain. I was done with that. I went in with the same Adventure and lip gloss in a nude shade to still. I used the brown lip gloss on her lip, and my bride loved the lip and the look on her face. She loved everything. She insisted on a bright under eye. That was why I gave her this look, and she loved it. Thereafter, I set every part of the face with my Kiss Beauty. Then I used this lock-on spray to lock everything. After then, I used my highlighter on just the T-zones, the bridge of her nose and whatnot. I was done with her makeup. Then I went in to arrange the hair. Yes, because this stuff she wore really scattered the back of the hair, but it wasn't that bad though. It wasn't that bad. I just went in to arrange it. Then I went in with my invisible nets, pinned the part I have to pin down, did a little touch up on the front part, and we were done. I was done. Yes, I went in with this butterfly sprayer to just lay down the stubborn hair. So let me allow you guys to watch the remaining part of this video. Yes. You know the joy you get in a job well done. Yeah. Once you finish your work and your clients and everybody that room loves your work. Yeah, that's the joy I got. This is my beautiful, beautiful bride. This was the end of the video. This is the end of the video, guys. Yeah, so this is the outcome of the makeup and the hair. You can see the hair. You won't differentiate the net from her skin. Everything melted into the skin. Yeah, and this is my beautiful bride. Thank you guys for watching this video. I love you all. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I love you. I love you. It was time for church. This is my bride, the latest bride, 21st December 2025. Love you, love you, love you. Thank you for watching with me. Bye, y'all. I hope you guys will subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe and like this video. It won't cost you anything. Bye.